Hi students, now I would like to explain a C program to search an element using single dimensional array. So if you want to write a C program to search an element using 1D array, so first write the header file for the input and output functions and void main. So where we are returning only the data type. So here there is no calculations and that is the reason we used void. And start here with curly brackets starting the execution. So int search here, and here we took flag initially 0 because initializing flag to false statement, that is 0. What is meant by flag actually? Flag is nothing but it is a Boolean variable whose constant either it is true or false. Okay, so now here we have searched, we are going for the searching element. So first initialize the search, and flag also initialize to 0 because initialize first flag with the 0. Next int, here the array size is, data type is an integer, name of the array is array, and here size is 5. This is the declaration of an array. And after that, initialize the array by having an elements to search. So randomly you can take any 5 values because the size of the array is 5. After that, prompt the user to enter the elements to search. So for that we are using printf function. Okay. After that, to enter the elements to search, so you have to go for the input function, that is scanf. So for the searching of the elements, which is an integer. Next, here go for the for loop here to satisfy the 3 conditions. That is, first is initiate I is equal 0, initialization of I, that is the index number to 0, and here the index number must be less than 5. So here, as we took the size of the array is 5, so index number starts from 0, and that is the reason. So here the index number starting from 0 to 4. So I initialize with 0. And up to I we have to take up to 4 elements. Okay, so thereby the for loop gets incremented. So you have to come out of the loop, and here once if this for loop condition is satisfied, then go to here if array size, that is index number, is equal to search. Okay, this is an if condition. If this condition is satisfied, so immediately go to the printf. Okay, so element found at position. So this will be highlighted in the console of the turbo C. Okay, so that is an integer. So here, once if you see that whatever the index that you have seen, that you have to be, that should be 0 to 4. Okay, so if it is 0 to 4, that is in 0 location we are having 34, and in 1 location we are having 54 element, and in 2 index number location we are having 12, and in 3 location we are having 65 element. At 4 index number we are having 92. So whenever if you take the array size with this index number 0 to 4, so if there is a 0 to 4, if any element is there for search, so element found at position will simply give that location of I. Okay, so that is I. So once if you are assigning the integer value to 1 to your variable named flag, so immediately just go to the initiate the flag to 1. Okay, once element found at position, so flag is equal to 1. Okay, initially, so you have to initiate the flag to 0. So once if you are assigning that integer value 1 to the variable name flag, so immediately, so you can give flag is equal to 1. one the element found at position. Okay, and after that you just break here. So break is nothing but we are simply breaking this program here. Okay, so again if you are go again here we have to initialize that with a condition flag is equal 0. So if flag is equal 0, so again we have to initialize flag to false statement. So then printf element not found in the array. Okay, so flag 1 we allotted if element found at position, and flag 0 we allotted if element is not found in the array. And simply close the bracket, and here finally in the output, that is in the console of Turbo C, you will get the output as here. So enter the element to search. If you enter any element which is there in this initialization of the elements, so if you enter 54, and here automatically this will go for element found at position 1. So here we can see that element 54 is positioned at 1 index number. Okay. Similarly, if you enter the element to search is equal to, say for example, if you enter the element which is 100, if you enter the element like 100 here, so automatically we can say that if you search here element 100 here, so definitely we can say that element is not found in the array, that will be displayed as a output. Okay, thank you.